Alright, welcome back to Nightmare of Decay, everybody. Pistol ammo, that's good. Lord's Diary 2. I've uncovered a large man-sized hole in the wall in the basement. I crawled through the hole and was astonished to discover a massive underground dungeon on the other side. The dungeon may be thousands of years old, and I can just imagine the ancient treasures that lay within. I have ordered the servants to cover up the hole with a wardrobe and watch them as they work to make sure none of them got curious and crawled through. No one else knows about the dungeon, and I plan to keep it that way. Sometimes I wonder if, when I read things fast, if it upsets people. Okay, that guy's not causing any trouble. Okay. He smashed his own face in against the wall. That's okay. So what's going on in here? The fuck is that thing? Oh, it's just a regular zombie. Oh, fuck me. You think I won't? You think I won't do it this way? Alright, it's fine. Our cup runneth over with health drinks. And we are a caution boy. Thanks, RNGesus. Big preach. Alright, so what's down there? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, at least if I'm lucky, I can get some ammo. Well, that looks like something I'm going to need. That's definitely something I'm going to need. Well, fucking Great Value brand Leon Kennedy tried his fucking best, and you know what? That was a hell of a fucking run, dude. He's been shot to death. Yeah, I know. We saw it. Cellar key. Okay. Does that go to this? Nope, this door just unlocks. I didn't want to come in here yet. Turn around, turn around, turn around right now. Cellar key probably goes to the door that I didn't try. Lord's Diary 3. How many days has it been since I discovered this dungeon? I don't remember anymore. Irma asked me about what I've been doing in the basement, but there's no way I'll tell her. I won't tell anybody. This is my secret alone. Something calls to me down here, and I won't rest until I find it. Yeah, whatever you say, bud. But yeah, it's just wondering, because I know that sometimes people... and it's nobody's fault. It's the fault of educational systems. The illiteracy rate, I think is what I'm looking for, among adults in the U.S. is... We're going to come back to this. We're going to come back to whatever this barrel of fuck is all about. Unlock with cellar key, hell yeah. Is, not as good as you'd probably, oh fuck me, hope it to be. I think it's something like, okay. There's a very large number of U.S. adults that are functionally illiterate, like more than you would... This is a bad idea. This is a terrible, awful, no good idea. Like more than you would want there to be. Yeah, I fucked myself. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Yeah, just kill me. I'm not getting out of this one. I'm just going to have to reload the fucking save. Alright, so I'm going to have to do something with that. Maybe the dynamite. I really don't want to. But maybe the dynamite. So I guess we'll go check out what the fuck is with those barrels. Is that noise in real life or was that in the game? Oh, it's over here. Actually, let me look it up. I don't like just saying bullshit without citing my sources. Yeah, okay. Approximately 54% of U.S. adults, about 130 million people, aged 16 to 74, lack proficiency in literacy, reading below the equivalent of a 6th grade level. While not all are completely illiterate, 21% are considered functionally illiterate, reading below a 5th grade level. This crisis is linked to lower income, unemployment, and generational low literacy. Roughly 130 million adults, or 54% of the population, read below a 6th grade level. About 45 million adults, or 21%, are functionally illiterate, unable to manage daily tasks that require reading. 44% of American adults do not read a single book in a year. I am one of the 44% of American adults that don't read a single book in a year, but quick aside, the reason I don't read books is because when I was in elementary school, at least, they did like the reading levels thing. And when I was in like 5th, 6th grade, right, they basically were like, oh, you're at the very top. They're like, you are reading at a college level. And I was like, oh, cool, so I'm done. So I just stopped. Like, I used to read a lot when I was a kid. One of my favorite books, I read it like 20, 30 times, Treasure Island. Fucking love that book. But anyways, they were like, oh, they told me, they was like, oh, you're reading at a college level. And I was like, oh, cool, so I'm done. So I just fucking stopped, dude. There were a couple book series that I did like. I think the Redwall books were cool. And there was a series of books called The Edge Chronicles that I read the first couple of, and those were really cool. I liked those. But yeah, so they said that I had a college reading level when I was in like 5th, 6th grade, somewhere in there. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So like I'm done. It might have even been earlier than that. But I was like, all right, cool. So I'm done. And then I remember I tried to, and this was in, yeah, no, it had to have been like 4th grade, somewhere in there. Because I remember they told me that, and I was like, oh, cool, so I'm done. And then I got a big head about it, so I tried to check out fucking, what even was it? It was like The Great Gatsby or something. It was one of like, the books or whatever. It's this really fucking thick-ass book. I don't remember the exact book, but it was one of the like, the classics, you know what I mean? The ones that English teachers gush over. And I tried to check it out, and the fucking librarian, God rest her soul, I assume. I'm genuinely just assuming that she's deceased. She was quite old when I was in elementary school. And she was a very nice lady. I was just a little shit. But anyways, she wouldn't let me check that book out. I was like, but they told me I had college reading level. I want to read the book. And she was like, basically being like, no, you can't read this book. You're too little. You wouldn't be able to read it. So, in addition to being a little shit, I'm also a very spiteful person. So that was like, all right, well, I just ain't reading anything. And I kind of really didn't read anything. I think the last thing that I read, like the last book that I read that wasn't like a textbook, was Cormac McCarthy's The Road. That's Cormac McCarthy, right? No. But The Road. That was the last book I read. And even that was school related. So, yeah. So I was just like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. Fine. I'm done. I ain't never reading another book never again. And I really haven't, which it's kind of a bummer. I mean, I'll read like short stories and stuff, like, but the only negative that has come about of my choices is that I'm a very slow reader, which probably doesn't come across in the videos because I know I talk too fast from my mouth to be able to keep up with, and it makes what the fuck I'm saying kind of hard to discern. But part of that has to do with I have a small speech impediment, but that is what it is. It doesn't fucking matter. But when I'm like sitting down reading a book, this is why when I was going through school, like college and stuff, like a lot of like essays I had to write on like books. Wrote it on the fucking cliff notes because I was not reading the goddamn book in a timely fashion. I was not reading. Make sure you go home and read this chapter because we're going to discuss it tomorrow. That wasn't fucking happening because what might take some people like a couple hours, like a chapter in a textbook, I would skim that shit. I would like pick out the important information. I would skim it and I would be like, first of all, I would get like the keywords because they would always have like the keywords for the textbooks or whatever, like in a chapter. And it would kind of like highlight, it's like, okay, here's the important things. So I would focus on those, and I would kind of skim the chapters, because a chapter in a textbook that might take one person like an hour and a half, 2 hours, that shit would take me like 4 fucking hours, and I didn't have 4 fucking hours to waste on that. So I have gotten very good at skimming things, taking out the key information that I need. But beyond that, I attribute my vocabulary and my reading comprehension ability to... I liked reading at a very young age. That's probably a big part of it, even though I completely just stopped. I liked reading at a very young age, which is important. And every video game I've ever played, and a lot of the movies that I watched, I always put subtitles on. 110%. I always put subtitles on. So while the cutscenes are going, or the movie's going, the subtitles are on, and I'm seeing the subtitles... And anytime my entire life I've seen a word that I've never heard before, I look that shit up. I look it up. I've done it in videos. I look it up because I want to know what it means. I want to learn about that word. I want to know what it means. And if I can remember that word, remember its definition, then I can incorporate that into my vocabulary. So, I attribute that to some of my reading proficiency. But, yeah. No. All that to say, I'm of the 44% of American adults that do not read a single book in a year. But, as you can tell, me taking time out of this video to yap about fucking literacy rates are very important to me. Anyways, adult literacy scores declined by 12 points between 2017 and 2023, with a 9 percentage point increase in adults scoring at the lowest literacy levels. Low literacy is estimated to cost the U.S. economy up to $2.2 trillion annually in lost productivity and earnings. And it goes into causes and factors. You guys can look it up. I'll put a link in the description. What the fuck was I even doing? Oh yeah, I was going to go check out these barrels. So what's in barrel number fun? Can I break the crates now? You must be you are fucking kidding me. There's no way. There is no fucking way. There's no goddamn way that a skeleton... There's no goddamn way there's a skeleton staring at me from above the continue button. Oh my god. Have at ye. Alright, well I'm glad that worked as well as I wanted it to. Alright. Oh, fucking skeleton. Fucking skeleton warrior. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, well I got a health drink, but at what cost? Because I just have to turn around and use it again. That was genuinely absurd, but now I am wondering if I can break some of the crates that I found. I don't want to go in the cellar. I'm going to go down and pursue that guy. Maybe I'll go back and see if this crowbar can break some of the crates that were lying around. Wish there's a crate down here to test it on. Yeah, I can't have that pipe, but that's okay. I don't need it. Alright. Circular slot. I don't have the circle crank. Shotgun ammo. I need to reload that right now. I told you guys I was going to find more shotgun ammo. Told you to not even worry about it. Speaking of shotguns, where's the guy? Where's the shotgun guy that took the thing that I probably need? Okay, so another circular slot. That's interesting. So there's stuff going on down here. I feel like I'm reaching endgame, but I felt like I was reaching endgame for like the last hour of gameplay. What's in here? No. Absolutely not. Giant spiders? Really? Meat golem? Wall creature? Skeleton warrior? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. And now you're going to try and tell me giant spiders. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, you haven't seen any giant spiders yet. Webs. Skittering. Fuck you. There's giant spiders at the end of this hall. And I'm not having it. I'm not here for it. I don't even really have arachnophobia anymore. Alright, so those yellow squares that I've been seeing go in here. That's for sure. Yep, because that would be the third one that I've seen. And I bet that shotgun guy probably has the thing that goes in those slots. You see a heavily wounded man laying against the wall. He is just barely clinging on to life. Please listen to me. There's a monstrous beast in the cave beyond that door. I tried to escape from it, but it was too fast. If you see it, don't try to fight it. Just run. Run from the beast. Prove it. Man, you got me fucked up. What the fuck? Alright, there's so much shit going on down here all of a sudden. I don't even know where to fucking start. I guess we'll start with... Whoa, I almost straight up fell in that pit. I guess we'll start with these fucking spiders. See, I told your ass. Really? And they spit acid. I don't really want to reload a save, so... How would they feel about a crowbar to the face? I'm gonna die. Here it comes. Alright, so I don't give a fuck about the crowbar, so like, what's even the point? What's even the point of the crowbar? They don't give a fuck about it. Where does this put me? Puts me here. Puts me here before I dealt with the skeleton man. I mean, all that was in that there was the health drink, yeah? Yeah, yeah. Pretty sure. This goes to the cellar. I don't want to go in here. Because I don't have the fucking means to go in here unless I dynamite these guys. Which I could do, I guess. So what the hell's going on back here? Alright, so yeah, this is the circular slot. So I bet I need the thing from that dude. This is where I found the shotgun shells and a health drink. So that's all fine and dandy. So I don't know what to do about the spiders. Shotgun, probably. But, I don't know. Let's go see. Let's go wander around in here, see what this is about. Yeah, there's a monstrous beast in the caves. Run from the beast. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, there's more than one. You didn't say anything about there being more than one. Alright, well, what the fuck do we do about any of this? Alright, well, let's try shotgun blasting the spiders then. Why not? He didn't give a shit. I didn't mean to get the crowbar out. Yeah, okay. Maybe I can run past the spiders. I'm up for anything at this point. Anything that might conserve my ammo and make my life a little bit easier. I cannot run past the spiders. Oh, we're getting a cutscene. Oh, here is the guy I need, so I do need to go past the spiders. Excellent. Yeah, sure, man. There he goes. And there I go. Alright, so we're going to try and deal with the spiders in a semi-legitimate fashion. And by in a semi-legitimate fashion, I mean... I don't know what I mean. That is such dog shit. That took me from fine to caution. That is horse shit. Alright. We're gonna shotgun blast this dude. I guess we'll do another health drink. Fuck it. I know where one is. It's in the barrel with the skeleton warrior. Hopefully there's nowhere. There's another spider around the fucking corner. I heard it skittering. Man, fuck him. Oh, there's two. Man, fuck me. I thought there was just one more spider, but that's okay. That's fine. I shotgun blasted one. That's probably pretty helpful. Yeah, sure, dude. I need your big quarter. I don't want to fight. Oh my god! You've got me fucked up right now. I'll take me with you. I don't give a shit. Okay. That's enough. I know this is a really short episode. This is a really short, generally uninteresting episode because I went on a big fucking tangent about literacy rates that may or may not have got cut completely or only partially. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But I'm drawing the line tonight at skeleton warriors. And giant spiders followed by slightly more... The fucking balls on this game to introduce giant spiders and then a spider 3 times the size of those and then call that one giant spider. I have 3 Magnum rounds. I have 2 bottles of holy water. I can solve this problem next time. But it is going to be next time. It is going to be next time when I solve this problem. So, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like to let me know that you did. Subscribe today if you aren't already. If you are already subscribed, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. Now, I'll see each and every one of you in whatever video comes next. I've gotten way farther than I thought I would on hard mode. And now I am bound and fucking determined to beat this game on hard mode. I don't know how. I don't know how. But I'm going to do it. So help me God. I'm going to do it. All right. Bye.